The Rongorongo script is one of the most mysterious undeciphered writing systems in the world. It originates from Rapa Nui, commonly known as Easter Island, a remote island in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. Discovered by Europeans in the 19th century, Rongorongo consists of intricate glyphs carved into wooden tablets and objects. Despite decades of study, scholars have not yet definitively deciphered the script. Its meaning, structure, and purpose remain subjects of intense debate, making it one of the most enigmatic linguistic puzzles in history. Rapa Nui is famous for its monumental stone statues, known as Moai. However, the discovery of inscribed wooden tablets in the 1860s revealed that the island's culture may also have developed a form of writing. The tablets contain rows of small, carefully carved symbols representing humans, animals, plants, geometric shapes, and abstract forms. The glyphs are arranged in lines that follow a unique writing pattern known as reverse boustrophedon. In this format, one line is read from left to right, then the tablet is rotated 180 degrees, and the next line is read in the same direction relative to the reader. This unusual orientation adds to the complexity of interpretation. Only about 24 authentic Rongorongo artifacts survive today. Many were lost or destroyed during the upheavals of the 19th century, when disease, slavery, and colonial influence devastated the island's population. Because the script was no longer actively used by the time scholars began studying it, there were no living scribes who could explain its meaning. This absence of a continuous tradition makes decipherment extremely challenging. One central question is whether Rongorongo represents a true writing system or a mnemonic device. A true writing system encodes language in a systematic way, representing sounds, syllables, or words. Some researchers argue that Rongorongo may encode the Rapa Nui language through a combination of logographic and phonetic elements. Others suggest it might function more like a memory aid for reciting chants, genealogies, or ritual knowledge, rather than recording language directly. Attempts at decipherment have relied on pattern analysis. Scholars examine repeated glyph sequences, statistical frequencies, and possible correlations with known Rapa Nui oral traditions. Certain tablets appear to contain calendrical information, possibly linked to lunar cycles or agricultural events. For example, recurring sequences of crescent-like symbols may correspond to phases of the moon. However, without a bilingual text equivalent to the Rosetta Stone, definitive translation remains elusive. Another debate concerns the origin of Rongorongo. Some researchers propose that it developed independently on Rapa Nui, representing one of the few cases of independent writing invention in human history. If true, it would place Rongorongo alongside other early writing systems such as those of Mesopotamia, Egypt, China, and Mesoamerica. Others argue that the script may have been inspired by contact with Europeans after their arrival in the 18th century, perhaps influenced by exposure to written materials. The timing of its development remains uncertain because most surviving tablets date from the 19th century. Radiocarbon dating of certain artifacts suggests that at least some tablets may predate sustained European contact. However, the small sample size and later handling of objects complicate firm conclusions. The possibility of independent invention is significant because writing systems rarely arise spontaneously. Most historical scripts developed through cultural transmission rather than isolation. The structure of the glyphs themselves adds to the intrigue. The symbols are highly pictorial, depicting birds, fish, human figures, and abstract motifs. Yet their repetition patterns suggest underlying grammatical or syntactic organization rather than purely decorative carving. Some sequences appear formulaic, possibly indicating repeated phrases or ritual expressions. Statistical studies show non-random distributions of glyph combinations, supporting the hypothesis that Rongorongo encodes structured information. The loss of cultural context further complicates interpretation. During the 19th century, much of Rapa Nui's traditional knowledge was disrupted. Oral histories were fragmented, and many cultural practices were suppressed. If Rongorongo tablets were used primarily in ceremonial settings or by a restricted class of priests, knowledge of their meaning could have vanished rapidly when that social structure collapsed. In conclusion, the Rongorongo script remains one of the world's most compelling undeciphered systems of inscription. Carved into wooden tablets on Rapa Nui, its glyphs form patterned sequences that may encode language, ritual knowledge, or calendrical data. The absence of living informants, limited surviving artifacts, and lack of bilingual texts have prevented definitive translation. Whether Rongorongo represents an independent invention of writing or a culturally adapted mnemonic system, it stands as a testament to human creativity and the fragility of cultural knowledge. Its mystery continues to inspire linguists, archaeologists, and historians seeking to uncover the lost voices of Easter Island's past. If you like the video, share it and don't forget to subscribe. Cosmic Secrets 108, turn on notifications. See you in the next video.